Hello, today's video, I really didn't have no rhyme or reason to it. I just wanted to get ready and answer a get ready tag. So it's kind of mix and match. I really wanted to film since I haven't filmed in so long and I wasn't sure what to film. I feel like I kind of ran out of ideas. But I just sat down, got ready, and answered a few questions. I had a vision in my head and it came out just right. I liked how this look came out, as I do with every video I film. Maybe my next video I could do a 5-minute makeup challenge. Let's just get right into it. I've already primed my face and I primed my eyes already because I want to start with my face. And I'm going to use this Maybelline Fit Me foundation. Kind of too dark for me, so I'm going to kind of lighten it up with this Maybelline concealer because I don't have a lighter foundation. Dot concealer over just to lighten it up. Not too much because I'm gonna need to put concealer under my eyes to highlight as well. I haven't done this before, so let's see how it comes out. Another Maybelline concealer and just highlight. This is very, very light and goes such a long way. I don't need a lot. I usually do my eyes first, but I kind of want to try to put powder along my eyes and bake there as I'm doing my eyes. Kind of have a vision in my head to put just brown on my lid in my crease and hit the outer corners with black just a tiny bit. I like more of a full coverage, but today I'm gonna go light and just even out my skin tone, set it with the Airspun powder. Forgot to conceal my eyes, so I'm just gonna do that with concealer. The first question is, what is my middle name? And that's Rose, Sandra Rose, my YouTube name. I'm gonna take a brush, take the powder and set my face. Second question, share your favorite subject in high school. So I went to 2 different high schools. My freshman year I went to local high school where I grew up, and sophomore and junior year I went to the village. And for 3 high schools, and on my senior year I went to secondary high school, and that's where I graduated. So kind of a mixture of classes there. So I'm gonna go back to my face after my eyes. Right now I'm gonna start with this L'Oreal powder in the shade C7. Kind of just No rhyme or reason to it. Just all over. And I'm gonna take a blending brush, blend it. Let's move on to the questions. The third question, what is your favorite drink? And that has to be Dr. Pepper. I also do love coffee and Red Bull, so. Fourth question, what is your favorite song at the moment? And I don't really listen to the radio unless I'm in the car. I don't know any new music at the moment unless my sister introduces her favorite songs to me, then most likely I love them too. Fifth question is what have I named my children? And I have 2 kids. I have a boy and a girl. My son is 4 years and my daughter is 1. My son's name is Brandon and my daughter's name is Olivia. She's taking a nap right now and my son is in school, so I have this time to film. I'm gonna take a black and kind of deepen up my outer corner just a tiny bit. Sixth question is, have I joined any sports? And I did. In middle school, I joined track, I think it's called. And in high school, in the village, I joined volleyball, which I love to this day still. Seventh question, I'm kind of gonna skip because I don't read and it's asking what my favorite book is. Eighth question, what is my favorite color? And that's blue. Ninth question, what is my favorite animal? And that is dog. 10, I'm also gonna skip because I don't have a favorite perfume. 11th question, what is my favorite holiday? And I would have to say Christmas. I love receiving presents, but I also love giving them out and seeing the happiness of those who I gift to. My lower lash line. 12th question is, on a scale from 1 to 10, rate your childhood. I feel like I was blacked out most of my childhood because I don't remember. I barely remember anything. I'm gonna highlight my brow bone with this color in the next palette. 13th question. Have I ever been out of the country? No, I have not. I've only been out of Alaska, and that was to Hawaii for like 9 months, and I loved it. Take my e.l.f. brow pencil in the shade taupe. 14th question is, do I speak any different languages? And I don't. I took a Spanish class in middle school, but nothing further than that. 15th question is, do I have any siblings? And I do. I have 2 older sisters. funny thing about that is, like I said, in my childhood, I feel like I was blacked out, and my older sister came from the village when I was younger, and my mom said, "Your sister's coming." And I was like, I have a sister? I have an older sister? I mean, from my memory, that's what I remember. I had to be like maybe 6 or 7. 16th question. What is my favorite store? I really don't have one. I mean, the only place I go, really, which store to grocery shop, is Walmart, and I used to work there. So I don't do much clothes shopping for myself. I go to Old Navy for my kids, or even Walmart too. Because the way my bank account is set up. 17th question. Let's wipe away. I'm done with the eyes, so let's wipe away that. My favorite restaurant. Just like I said, the way my bank account is set up, I could barely do anything like go out and stuff. So I don't have much of a favorite restaurant. I love to go to Denny's because that's where me and my sister would go with my dad. My dad passed away last year. My dad was so funny. He would always make jokes when we would go out to eat. We're Alaskan Native, so the waiter would come up to us and ask if we were ready to order. But before they would come, he would joke around and say, "I'm gonna get seal oil." Always have trouble with this brow. Back to my face. I'm going to contour. I'm going to use this L'Oreal. 18th question is, did I like school? Majority of the time I did. Freshman year, we had to wake up around 6 o'clock. We had to wake up 6 o'clock in the morning, and me and my sister, like in the middle of the school year, we would just be so lazy and not wake up for school. That sounds so bad, but like 2 times out of the week, we would just attend school and that's it. So that's why we went to the village, because we didn't go to school because it was too early for us to go here in the city. But I did like it in the village. Was much more friendly there, because here in the city the girls were not very nice. They weren't very nice to me and my sister, at least in my memory they weren't. Even in middle school they weren't that nice. We barely had any friends because we're so quiet. We get that from my mom. Like I said, my dad had the humor, and we got part of that, but we got most of my mom's quietness. Lightly bronze with my Hoola Benefit just lightly. 19th question is, who are my favorite YouTubers? And hands down, Nicole Guerrero. She's so down to earth. I mean, I haven't met her in person, but just by her videos, she's so cool. And for blush, with the same brush, I'm gonna go in with this Tarte blush. The next question, question 20, what is my favorite movie? And my favorite movie is Something Borrowed. The next question is, what is my favorite TV show? And right now it has to be Riverdale, even though it's not on right now currently, because I finished the season on Netflix. But that's one of my favorite shows, and right now I'm watching Charmed. I'm also waiting for How to Get Away with Murder and MasterChef. Me and my husband are watching MasterChef right now on Hulu. So I kind of don't have a favorite. I kind of have maybe like 5 favorites right now. I'm gonna mix in my highlight. High point of my brow bone, I'm gonna highlight. And then blend one more time. So before we go back to the face with mascara, I'm gonna spray my face with setting spray. I'm drowning. I'm drowning. As that's drying, the 22nd question is PC or Mac. And we both have, or me and my husband have PC and a Mac. In my college days, I was using a Windows computer. I was using Windows laptop, and my husband has a Mac. But I prefer a Mac over. 23rd question is, what phone do I have? And I have a Galaxy S7, the regular one. 24th question is, how tall are you? And I am 5 feet and 1 inch. I got this new lip liner, Blush in Nude from Rimmel, but it is very light and I don't like it. And these NYX lip liners don't even sharpen, and mine is all the way down. And it doesn't even twist either. But I'm gonna use this, I guess. The last question, 25th question, do I have any pets? I do not. I would love one though. Went in with the Maybelline Touch of Spice. I'm gonna go in with the Burt's Bees lipstick in the shade Fuchsia Flood. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video.